Hello and welcome everybody to 1981. In 1981, Tom Watson won the Masters. Do you know what putter he was using? Not this putter. I think he was using the Ping Pal putter. It might have been an answer, but I'm pretty sure it was the Ping Pal. So let me know. Tom Watson, Ping putters, 1981, Masters victory. It was awesome. That's one of the, I've watched that Masters, the final round of it. It's beautiful. All right. So this video is ostensibly about the T-line putter. Now, there's a whole T-line of everything, all right? Like irons and driver and everything, putter. But Terry MacCabe, okay, is the genius behind the T-line putter and some other clubs. Let's review, and you golf club historians, tell me if you recognize some of these, okay? McCabe was involved with the tailor-made Pittsburgh Persimmon, the original hollow body woods, the metal woods. Huh. Did that influence golf for decades? Yeah, yes it did. To this day, it influences golf. What about the Founders Club driver? Do you remember this? Look at these two rails, hollow body. Look at this concave design. When this came out, I remember even for years after, people were always talking like in hushed whispers about the Founders Club was so amazing. Terry MacCabe, all right? Wow, all right? So some really great design with the limited resources of the steel that they had at the time. But when they introduced titanium, Titleist, so awesome. Do you remember the 975? He came out with these amazing products all the time. And if he designs a putter, maybe it deserves a look. Let's get this on the review table and have a closer look. So if you want to get to the bottom of things, you got to look on the sole. T-line 16 by PGA. Patent number on there. It's just stainless. Look how cool it is. Looking at the face, you can see there's a little rise right here. What is that? Why is it a little proud on top? Well, there's a T-line here. I love it how the yellow lines on either side help with the alignment. So you can tell if you're looking directly over it or not looking directly over it. Does that affect your shot at all? I don't know, but it's there. Notice, instead of putting the line down here, closer to the sole, this is on the same plane as the top line. So that's kind of the idea behind the Terry MacCabe T-line putter. And just the heel-toe weighting. The lovely little neck here, slightly offset. There's a little ferrule right here, black and chrome. We move up the stepped shaft. I put the sticker on here, 1981, just to remind me of the year. And it comes with a paddle grip. This particular one has the PGA right there, PGA brand, which turned into the Tommy Armour brand. So it looks absolutely stunning. So let's move back to studio and we'll hit a few putts with it. Sometimes when I get a putter on this channel, it's just like, what is going on? It's so weird. When I look at this, everything seems right in the world. Okay, it's made out of steel, unlike the slot line putters that also were around in the 80s that were made out of aluminum and they put weights in the heel toe. Just an aluminum painted club, maybe not for everybody. But this is just steel. It seems like it will endure. And the alignment line looks absolutely lovely. It's just an alignment line with some white paint on the top line. I mean, it looks and feels like a putter, like a modern putter. The Ping putters, I mean, they kind of defined what we look for in these modern heel-toe weighted blade style putters. Let's hit a quick putt with this, and I need to talk a little bit about all of this. So it sounds as you would expect from a stainless steel solid putter, no face insert, and the alignment line is beautiful. But at the same time, I mean, you could go get a Ping Answer 2, which also has that alignment line in the back, and with the face, I mean, being perpendicular, kind of gives you that T-shape alignment line as well. So let's hit one. And this is, again, solid steel, no face insert. It seems very similar. Yeah, and it sounds and feels very similar. And it bounced out It hit the ball and bounced out. It's great when that happens. And modern ones like, Bettinardi, solid steel, again, with that alignment line compared to the T-line, can look very similar at address just with that simple alignment line. It's not on the same plane as the T-line, but it's far enough away from my eye that the focal plane is not an issue. So I have a Scotty Cameron Newport 2 here as well. And again, it looks very similar. Let's hit the Newport 2 because this one does have a face insert. And I'm curious how that's going to feel. Yeah, there is a noticeable sound difference. I really hit that one too hard. But there's a noticeable sound difference between those two. I might have overcompensated and just barely tapped that one. Yeah, so it's, this is very common in modern putters, this alignment system. So not every putter is going to have that perpendicular look. People are running around. The lab putter doesn't have that. It's like the two-ball putter, the two-ball Odyssey putter doesn't have that lineup system. Correctamundo, dude. Is that Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. I actually don't know where that came from. Could be anything from my childhood. Ninja Turtles? I don't know. Anyway, I have one more shot here. Let's take it. Why not? People always are looking for interesting putters. I don't know how interesting this one. It just seems like a rock solid option for anybody to use. The alignment is wonderful. It feels great. It looks great. It's proven to be very durable. It's stainless steel. Yeah, the only thing that I can think of is sometimes when I go to pro shops, I review golf clubs. I focus on the vintage, but I go to pro shops and I always get this unsolicited advice from the pros. They're watching me putt. They're like, you have a very pendulum-like swing. What you really want to get is into a mallet putter. Let's go look at mallet putters. I'm like, well, I want to look at these, old vintage clubs. And sometimes they have a hard time fathoming why I would want to look at some old putters. But ultimately it comes down to what you want. Like, I like the more blade-style putters. One of my favorite putters is the Ping Zing putter style right here, which is not a mallet-style putter, despite my swing type. So ultimately, it comes down to you and what you want to play. If you want to play a vintage club, you don't want to play a Ping, because everybody's playing a Ping club. I mean, I would seriously consider the T-line. Even with Ping clubs, I would seriously consider this T-line putter in any of my sets, especially if I were coming up with like a PGA set. I would put this in a heartbeat. And with Terry MacCabe and his history of just amazing innovation in everything from drivers to wedges to groove patterns on irons and this putter, yeah, absolutely, I would consider this. It's lovely. Is it one of my top 10 favorite putters of all time? Probably not, but it's just a solid, reliable workhorse of a putter. I'm excited to read your comments in the comments below. I need to thank all of the people on Patreon who support this channel. Patreon is a place where you can go to support artists or content creators like this channel, and they really make all of this possible. So thank you so much to all of the people on Patreon. What we've managed to do here is create the largest video library of vintage golf clubs on YouTube. And it's because of you. If you would like to join us and be a part of history, you can visit us on patreon.com, find the link in the description below, and that will link you directly to my Patreon page. It's just general support. It helps support this channel. Thank you again. Another way you can support this channel is by visiting my Amazon shop. I'll put a link in the description below. I am an Amazon associate. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe. I am The Vintage Golfer.